All right, everyone, welcome back. We are going to update QNT here. So we've been watching QNT on the 3-day chart here, looking at our downtrend, looking at the support area. We have mentioned a couple of times that, there are times where we wick down below the box here. That's what we're doing right now. Just was the case in mid-August, so we're almost in mid-September here. You can see we did break down here. It does look like it wants to break down, so we're going to look at some prices here in just a second. But I do still think it holds true that at some point, we're looking at kind of October, mid October or so before, it's our last days to buy QNT. That is still the case, in my opinion. We are going to move our green box down here to this since we've wicked down to it twice now. So this $90 level is our new support bottom of our box here, if you will. We're still watching this here. It depends on how low we go, of course. But we're still looking for something kind of like this and however long it's going to take. And you can see this takes us into October, maybe even November before we finally break out to the upside on QNT. I do not think QNT is going to completely break down and fall off the table. I don't think that is going to be the case. QNT is too good of a project in my opinion. So what we're going to do here, we're going to look at some Fibonacci levels on the 3-day chart here. Let me get this to where we can kind of see it better. And you'll see where we're getting support at right here. If we just simply draw a fib from this most recent little low to that high there, where we touch that downtrend. And you can see from this low to the high, we're sitting right down on our 1272 at 91.50. So if you want some prices to watch for support, you can see if we take out 91.50, then we're coming down to 89 and then 86 here. And that 86 is also, if we zoom back here in time to September of 2022, you can see this level at 86 is where we were here. So we could potentially come all the way back down here and still be considered, to be alive and then push higher at some point. And you could see if that would be the case, if we did something kind of like this and we just kind of bounced around and we come down to the 86 mark. You can see if we extend our downtrend line here, then that could potentially, let's see here, that could potentially put us, at the end of the year in December before we finally break out. So yeah, maybe we'll get some better discount prices on QNT here before the end of the year and before we finally do go up. I have no problem with that. We were looking at 95 to hold, but now we're down to 90. And if we go down to 86, so be it. I'll just scoop me up some more QNT at that point. So from where you are right now at 91.50, we're currently at 91.75. If we break down any further, you're looking at about a 3% drop to 89. Then you have that $86 level at about a 6% drop. So potentially another 6% on QNT. I don't think it's going to go any lower than 86. If it does, then, the whole market's got some problems at that point. So we'll leave it at that on QNT. We'll just play it by ear every day and see how this thing goes. But, the scenario still holds, and we'll see how it plays out. So we'll leave it at that. Good luck, everyone. Not financial advice, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.